reality of wrestling, the flagship of Texas wrestling.
You just can't see it anywhere else.
He's 15 feet in the air. Brian takes him up top. Oh, look at this. Oh, my God.
Will testify.
Oh, connect. Wow.
Look at you, dig that. Boom.
Welcome to the front row of sports entertainment. He's Brad Gilmore, and I'm Matt Topolsky for the reality of wrestling. And we want to thank everyone for joining us right here on Fight TV. And if you're watching us on YouTube, you can see the reality of wrestling each and every week on Fight TV with limited commercial interruptions.
Hey, we like that. And remember, the Fight TV app is available on all devices, and it is free. Free. Download that Fight TV app now.
Our main event this week on the program, Stevie Ray Incorporated, Bartek, and Rob Barnes. And they are in tag team action this week against Ruthless Ryan Davidson and the upset specialist, the upset artist, Connor Holloman.
It's all that and so much more. The reality of wrestling is on Fight TV right now.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Lubbock, Texas, weighing 285 pounds, this is Van Harrison.
Van Harrison at the Topolsky flying solo here tonight. We saw after that loss against the Alpha unit, he had some strong words for Brock Baker. Then the silent partner is speaking up for his entrance.
Well, Brad Gilmore, whether he's the 90% of a 90-10 tag team in terms of physicality, or whether it's in one-on-one competition, Van Harrison is an intimidating presence.
And his opponent from Houston, Texas, weighing 185 pounds, Will Allday.
Well, Brad Gilmore, Van Harrison looks hungry, and I think he just ordered himself some room service in the name of Will Allday.
Yeah, you're right there, Matt Topolsky. You know, on paper, this is a mismatch in terms of size. Will Allday's got a goofy grin on his face.
And I want to correct the record for everyone at home. I mean no disrespect to Will Allday or any competitor that steps inside the squared circle, because they are all incredible athletes. I just mean to say that Van Harrison is more than just an athlete and more than just a man, and he's about to show it to you.
Will Allday making his debut.
Oh no, Will Allday almost exited the World Gym Arena.
And I think right now it's setting in for him. He understands he might be outmatched in strength and size.
Wait
a minute, he just knocked Will Allday into Will next week. Oh!
Will Allday with a drop kick here. Will Allday with another drop kick.
Will Allday about to get dropped. Wait a minute. Here's that power slam.
Oh, forget about it. Oh! 1 million.
Wow.
Here is your winner, Van Harrison.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's what you call a clean sweep. You know, you said Will Allday got knocked into next week. I think he just got knocked into the next millennia. Good grief. Wow. Van Harrison is victorious. I think that might count for 4.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Lena. Please welcome Brian Keith.
Doggy, what's happening, Lena?
Brian, so last week you got into the 4th spot. Tonight, you can make it into the 3rd. How do you feel about that?
Well, seeing as the television championship means so much to me, my first championship I won here in the reality of wrestling, the only championship I've won here in the reality of wrestling, along with the illustrious reign for more than a year, Tonight, for Abel Andrew Jackson to be in that number 3 spot is just another bounty for Brian Keith. One step closer to the Reality of Wrestling Television Championship and becoming 2-time Reality of Wrestling Television Champion. Thank you.
For over 13 years, the King of Solar Screens has been an industry leader, and we proudly use 100% American-made products. Home of the $55 any size, any color solar screen.
Well, what about arches?
$55.
What about circles?
$55.
What about rectangles?
$55.
Any size, any color, installed free. The King of Solar Screens, on time, every time.
Now can you dig that, sucker?
Introducing first, from Washington, D.C., weighing in 210 pounds, Abel Andrew Jackson.
Television championship implications right here and right now on Fight TV. Here comes the number 3 ranked challenger in the TV title circuit, Abel Andrew Jackson. This is going to be a physical contest between he and Brian Keith.
Stand up for greatness, Matt Topolsky. You're in the presence of greatness. Abel Andrew Jackson, I guess you would call him second in command of Stevie Ray Incorporated.
His opponent from Greens Point, Texas, weighing 220 pounds, Brian Keith.
Well, while Abel Andrew Jackson is out here demanding that everyone stand up for greatness, here's one guy that can chop you down to size real quick with the fastest kicks in the South, a former Reality of Wrestling television champion looking to climb back in the saddle again. It's Brian Keith. And this is an excellent time to remind everyone at home, if you're watching us right here, right now on Fight TV, in just a few weeks you can join us for our first ever pay-per-view on Fight TV. It's Christmas Chaos. To learn more, visit our website, realityofwrestling.com.
This is a big match, Matt Topolsky. A lot is at stake here tonight. Brian Keith looking to get a victory against Abel Andrew Jackson. As we mentioned, Abel Andrew Jackson ranked number 3 in the television championship rankings. And a big win for him might push him up further up the list.
And a win for Brian Keith over Abel Andrew Jackson. They put him right in the conversation for that championship. Ever since this ranking system was designed, Brad, it just seems like there's been so much more important, so much more focus, if you will, on that television championship, which is defended right here on Fight TV. And right now, Abel Andrew Jackson, conspicuous by his absence, Stevie Ray is not out here at ringside.
Well, Stevie Ray has a big match that he's concerned about in the main event. We're going to see Rob Barnes and Bartek, the newest members of Stevie Ray Incorporated, going against Ryan Davidson and Connor Holloman. Oh, referee. That looked like it might have been a bit below the belt, but it looked like a good shot. Referee didn't call it off. And now Abel Andrew Jackson getting fired up, man.
A close fist in the corner right there from Abel Andrew Jackson. Brian Keith is one of the more seasoned athletes in Reality of Wrestling. We know about Abel Andrew Jackson and his over 10-year tenure.
Oh, wow, wait, rodeo DDT. Looking to end it early. Wow.
An innovative reversal right there into a dragon screw leg whip from Abel Andrew Jackson.
Now, not only is that a smart veteran-like maneuver to take away the legs of Brian Keith, but let's not forget, look at that. Let's not forget the match that he had against Rex Andrews. Rex Andrews was trying to perhaps break that left leg.
Right you are, Brad. Brian Keith and Rex Andrews have been around the block a few times with each other, and we've seen the punishment and damage they've inflicted on both. But Brian Keith has always seemed to take the blunt of it. All heart and determination, intestinal fortitude from Brian Keith, but he does have some battle scars to prove his tenure here at Reality of Wrestling as well. Cover here, quick cover. Just a 1 count as Brian Keith gets that hand on the rope. For Brian Keith to get ranked and get in the conversation.
You know, we have our statisticians who are in the back who keep an eye on all matches competed on television. All matches with these competitors on television, I should say. And we'll have to see what a win for either one of these men will do.
It's been a long championship drought for Abel Andrew Jackson. It's been quite some time since Brian Keith has been able to carry a brand new belt buckle in the form of the TV title himself. This matchup means a lot to both of these athletes. And as you stated, Brad, still to come more of Stevie Ray Incorporated on the card here this week.
Hey, this is the Stevie Ray Show this week on the Reality of Wrestling.
And look at Abel Andrew Jackson just wrenching back on that knee, trying to dislocate that knee right now. It's almost like you can hear the tendon snapping over here at the commentating table.
Well, here's the thing, Matt. Brian Keith has been television champion before. He was a great television champion. Competed in many matches, many different matches for a long period of time. But Abel Andrew Jackson is a veteran of reality wrestling, and he has never, in the history of this company, held any single championship. And you got to believe with him at number 3 right now, he has that extra motivation to finally hold singles gold in the reality of wrestling.
That is an incredibly shocking statistic when you consider the career and the accolades that Abel Andrew Jackson has amassed over the years, and to never capture a championship. So yes, it does mean quite a bit to him to be in this moment. Imagine, like the Houston Astros, Brad Gilmore, being 3 wins away from a World Series championship when you've never had one in the history of your franchise. And again, working on that knee like blood in the water. This is the expert tutelage that Stevie Ray so often refers to, or you do. You can see it on display right now. Abel Andrew Jackson is focused. Oh, that could really dislocate the leg.
Oh, wait a minute. Brian Keith got out of the way. Abel Andrew Jackson clutching onto his ribs there, Matt.
Brian Keith battling back. That forearm and elbow connects flush.
Oh, man, right back to that thigh, that upper thigh.
Irish whip, and what velocity from the Lone Ranger.
Well, Brian Keith might be on one wheel. One wagon wheel working, but wait a minute, there's that side effect.
Boom! That could be it. Come center of the ring, kick out at 2.5. Can Brian Keith cowboy up, or will it be all hat and no tattle for him this week on the road?
He's lassoing him up. He's ready. Boom!
And another one.
Wait a minute. Abel Andrew Jackson was looking to...
Oh, look out. It could be a rodeo. Oh, no. Another reversal there on that knee again. Swing boot. No hanging chance here. Abel Andrew Jackson gets the win.
Here is your winner, Abel Andrew Jackson.
Well, credit where credit is due without the assistance of Stevie Ray. Abel Andrew Jackson comes into this and gets a clean victory over a former television champion. And Brad Gilmore, as it stands right now, Abel Andrew Jackson could be moving up the TV title circuit, depending on what we see coming up here in a few weeks on the show.
Yeah, I know right now, people who do our rankings are crunching the numbers, doing the math, seeing what this big win for Abel Andrew Jackson will do. But he's still, as it stands now, 2 spots away, and the clock is ticking.
And as it stands right now, Stevie Ray Incorporated on this week's edition of The Row are 1-0.
are backstage at Reality of Wrestling. Introducing my guests at this time, Ryan and Connor. Ryan, why are you getting back into a fight with Stevie Ray Incorporated?
I really don't think there's enough time in this segment to go ahead and talk about all the multiple reasons why I should get involved with Stevie Ray Incorporated and how I love, absolutely adore bringing punishment and ill will to Stevie Ray because he deserves it. And you know what? The thing is that I thought at Summer of Champions 4, it was through. It was done. Stevie Ray beaten right in the middle of the ring. Stevie Ray Incorporated destroyed. Or so I thought. And unfortunately, as we can all tell, I was sadly mistaken. And some people can actually say that Stevie Ray Incorporated might be stronger than it's ever been. Rob Barnes, StarTech, and Abel Andrew Jackson, they just look like a force that just can't be stopped. But see, that's wrong. Way wrong, Stevie. See, if you're watching this right now, I know every time that when I'm on camera, you get a little nervous, and you should be. Because not only do I know what makes you strong, but I know what takes you out. And you think that you could go ahead and beat down one of the best potential stars coming up on the roster today with Connor? No. You're not going to walk away that easy. See, Stevie, I'm going to take you down, and I'm going to do it with Connor right there in my corner.
You know, being part of Stevie Ray Incorporated is pretty nice. Got our own locker room. I like it. Yeah, it is nice. And you know, like, what's great is we don't need to dress with the rest of the scrubs.
Woo! That's what I'm talking about. A great win for Stevie Ray Incorporated. I know you saw my match. You guys saw my match, right? The big win over Brian Keith.
Yeah. We were watching.
Going straight to the top.
Yeah.
Straight to the top.
Absolutely.
What's wrong with him?
I don't know. He's not talking.
Why?
I didn't bother asking. Silent protest.
For what?
You know what? It doesn't matter. Look, you're right. It was a great win out there. And tonight, Connor and Ryan Davidson, we continue the win. We keep it going.
That's right. You guys have got to keep this momentum going that I started. Because every great team has a great team captain. And I'm going to lead you guys straight to the top. You know, so I'm going to lead you guys out there just like I led the charge. That's what every great leader does. So I'm going to lead you guys. I'm going to be out there with you. Make sure that we get a great win. You know what I'm saying, guys?
Yeah. I get what you're saying, team captain, yeah. That's great, but you know what? Stevie Ray is on his way. He's gonna escort us out there, so we don't really need it. Get to a little crowd, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So, but tonight, you're right. You led the charge, and we're gonna keep it going. The first time, Barnes and Bartek.
Bartek!
That's right, and we're gonna get the job done. Unlike you two the other week.
Oh, come on.
I'm just saying.
It wasn't me.
I'm not calling you that.
What? StarTech?
Are we ready?
Houston, Texas. Get trained by professional wrestling legend, Hall of Famer, Booker T.
Come see if you got what it takes.
2 floors, 2 rings, plus a full gym. Learn from the top wrestling trainers from around the world. If you can make it here, then you can make it here.
Now can you dig that, sucker?
Get all the details at realityofwrestling.com.
Insurance companies have their lawyers. You should have yours. If you've been injured in an accident, choose one of Houston's top lawyers, Walker Texas Lawyer, at walkertexaslawyer.com.
Clay wants to say that I ruined his life. That he was this college student, this wrestling fan in the front row who just wanted to live his dream. Let's get real. Going to community college near Skipperville, Alabama isn't necessarily a success. The only people who are attracted to me aren't in the best place in their lives. So there were no empty promises. You just didn't listen to me. And I'm sure that's why you failed out of college. I'm sure that's why you moved away from home. Because you disappointed everybody around you because you never listened. I'm not a false prophet. All you have to do is follow the plan. And you never did. You disappointed me time and time again. So you want to say I ruined your life and you're going to turn it around? No. You have found yourself in quite the predicament, Clay. And you're going to wish you were back in Skipperville once I'm done with you. Trust me.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, please welcome to the ring, Gino!
Well, here comes the former Reality of Wrestling champion. It's been a long time since he's carried the gold, which has eluded him time and time again, thanks to Cristiano having one trick up his sleeve after another. But I've got to admit, Gino also has played a part. He has allowed Cristiano to get inside his head like no competitor has ever done before here at the Row. The Latin Heartthrob is going to address the Row Nation right now.
You see, the last couple of months hasn't been easy for the heartthrob here at the Reality of Wrestling. I lost my championship. I lost my father's mask. And last month I got betrayed. I got betrayed by Reina. And all of this made me go sit back and think. And I sat there and I thought, what can I do? What can el campeón do? ¿Qué puedo hacer? And you know, Cristiano, it made me think that I know that I can beat you. In one-on-one competition, Cristiano, I can beat you. No Reina, no La Familia. That's why at Christmas Chaos, I am challenging you to a match. Cristiano, at Christmas Chaos, it's gonna be you and I, one-on-one here in this ring. And Cristiano, and if I can't beat you, Cristiano, if I can't beat you, I am gone from the Reality of Wrestling.
Get away from him. Gino. You still don't get it, do you? It's right in front of your face, and you still can't see it. Do you think any of this was an accident? Do you think anything that you've been through the last few months was by mere chance? Everything I have put you through was all intelligently designed by me. You see, ever since you betrayed me and turned your back on La Familia and everything that I offered you, I have done nothing but plan your punishment. As you can see, I am willing to forgive, but what you did, denounce La Familia, that is a sin that is unforgivable. Now, you really think that you can take this back? You really think that you can beat me for this championship? So much that you are willing to put your career on the line? Is that what I heard? If you're man enough to put your career on the line at Christmas Chaos against me for the Reality of Wrestling Championship, then I'm man enough to take it, Gino. I am man enough to take your career and flush it down the toilet, just along with your father's legacy. Oh, wow. Come on, Reina. Oh, by the way, Gino, I'll accept on one condition. Lucha Extreme 3. Wow.
Well, you heard it here. For the Reality of Wrestling Championship at Christmas Chaos, it's going to be Gino versus Cristiano. Lucha Extreme 3. And Gino's career's on the line.
I don't know whether this was a wise move or not on the part of Gino. Once again, perhaps emotion getting the better of him as it has in recent months. Aiden Cristiano may have finally forced Gino to make the ultimate mistake. We will find out in a few weeks. It will be Lucha Extrema for the Reality of Wrestling Championship, and Gino's career will also be hanging in the balance.
Living room, solid wood bedroom sets, solid wood dining room sets. Ooh, Tempur-Pedic mattresses too.
Let him have it.
No credit?
Let him have it.
Reestablish your credit.
Let him have it.
No payments, no interest.
Let him have it.
Ooh!
Let him have it.
Everybody's approved for credit.
Harry Taylor.
Yeah.
Ransom accepted your challenge in the form of a bull rope match. You're first. What are your thoughts on that?
Completely one-dimensional as Ransom is. I seen that coming a mile away. See, Ransom is like a dog with a case of the rabies, lashing out at every opportunity that he doesn't get. Lashes out at his mother, attacks me from behind, disrespects everybody, even got kicked out the locker room. But to answer your question, am I treading water? Am I out of my element? Am I swimming in the deep end? I'm fine. I'm fine. Because a fight is a fight is a fight is a fight. And I'm ready for all of it. But I will address Ransom. Ransom, I need you to bring your cowbell, your bull rope, and your set. Because this is a war you don't want. If you don't know, now you know.
Rex Andrews. So have you heard the news?
Ashley, if you're talking news, you're going to have to be a little more specific, right? We're talking international tours. We're talking contracts for Christmas Chaos. There's a lot of stuff going on, Ashley. So if you want me to speak on something, what exactly are you talking about?
I meant the news about your next opponent.
Again, look, Ashley, I got people lined up through February, okay? I got a flight out of here on Thursday back to Montana. I got people lined up every single weekend, okay? So if you want me to talk about somebody, again, specifically, who are you talking about?
Your next opponent being Mysterious Q.
The mysterious Q. How long are we going to play this game? Right? Month after month, this guy gets opportunity after opportunity. Like, he's holding up the championship. You know, when do the Connor Hollimans of the world get their opportunity? When do the Rob Barnes of the world get their shot at the championship? No, it's month after month, he gets opportunity after opportunity, and he still fails. That's the name of the game, Ashley. See, I don't have to beat the mysterious Q. He has to beat me. And I can do this as long as they want to do it. The office giveth, and Rex Andrews taketh away. It's called the champion's advantage.
Actually, Rex, there won't be a champion's advantage. If you get counted out in this match, you will automatically lose the title. And if you get disqualified, you will also lose the championship.
They want resolution. I'll do what I have to do.
Tonight's episode of The Row is brought to you by Walker Texas Lawyer at WalkerTexasLawyer.com. Hilton Furniture, let them have it. Quality Blinds, go to QualityBlindsLLC.com for free shipping anywhere in the USA. And the king of solar screens, home of the $50 any size solar screen.
Welcome back to the reality of wrestling. He's Brad Gilmore, and I'm Matt Topolsky for The Row right here on Fight. And next week, you don't want to miss this because the Mysterious Q and Rex Andrews will face off once again for the Texas Championship, but this time, no shenanigans from Rex Andrews. If he's disqualified, Brad, the stipulation is he loses the championship.
The championship advantage is all the way out the window. Not only is he disqualified, also if he's counted out, so there is no championship advantage going into this match, and this is Mysterious Q's best shot at beating Rex Andrews.
But coming up next in our main event, Rob Barnes and Bartek, with Stevie Ray in their corner, take on Connor Holliman, the upset specialist, and Ruthless.
The following contest is a tag team match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, at a total combined weight of 190 kilos, be accompanied to the ring by Stevie Ray, the team of Kiefer Bartek and Rob Barnes.
An unlikely pairing at first sight, strange bedfellows, if you will. But Rob Barnes and Kiefer Bartek make quite an interesting team, and with Stevie Ray, a tag team legend in their corner. I hate to admit this, but quite frankly, anything is possible, Brad.
Well, let's not forget the last tag team to be signed to Stevie Ray Incorporated did go on to win the Reality Wrestling Tag Team Championships twice. And I think Stevie Ray, also holding that championship before, knows what he's doing.
This is your main event on the reality of wrestling right here on Fight TV.
And their opponents, at a total combined weight of 430 pounds, Ruthless Ryan Davidson and Connor Holliman.
What an ovation for the Bear and for the ultimate upset artist, Connor Holliman. Sparks are gonna fly in this one.
Wow. Connor Holliman has really taken the reality wrestling by storm. Every time he comes out, he gets a hero's welcome.
There's just something about this kid. I can't quite put my finger on it.
And look at that sign in the crowd. Connor Holliman is 3-0 against Stevie Ray Incorporated in total. Will he remain undefeated tonight?
Oh, we've seen some of the great streaks in the history of sports. From Joe DiMaggio hitting 56 in a row, to Rocky Marciano, to Goldberg, and now it could be Connor Holliman's streak. And in his corner tonight, his tag team partner, the man who cracked the code, the man who clotheslined Stevie Ray and put an exclamation point on their rivalry.
The man bun suck chant breaking out already. Stevie Ray, wait, hold on, Stevie Ray. Ryan Davidson might be going at it.
The last time Stevie Ray got physical with Ruthless Ryan Davidson, he took a bear lariat.
Make sure you stand up for greatness, though.
This is your main event on the row. Ruthless Ryan Davidson and Rob Barnes getting the start. We go back to the genesis, the story, if you will, of how Rob Barnes and Kiefer Bartek came under the expert tutelage, the guidance, if you will, of Stevie Ray. It seems like Stevie Ray is always sort of prowling around that locker room, looking for someone that he can guide, someone he can advise. Personally, I think take advantage of. But right now, these two are under his spell.
Well, blind tag there by Kiefer Bartek. Under his spell? They want expert tutelage. They want to know about the 2 C's, about the checks and the championships. But Kiefer Bartek also needs to learn only one man in reality wrestling can rock a man bun, and it's not him. But Kiefer Bartek, a former reality wrestling tag team champion, who could forget him and Cameron Cole as the Cool?
Behind attempt here from Ryan Davidson, attempting perhaps a German suplex. Ducks underneath. Oh! What a hip toss. Nice vertical on that one. And here comes Connor Holloman.
Ryan Davidson calling for Connor. Boom! World Jim Marino buzz. Oh.
And now Holloman right there got caught with a head of hair. Perhaps he should try the man bun, Brad.
Maybe he'd be more successful. Oh, wait a minute, blind tag there.
It's a blind tag going for the cover. Oh, and a boot to the face. And I think I saw a tooth fly out right there. Rob Barnes real proud of himself. Breaks up that cover and inflicts damage.
Stevie Ray clapping in improvement of the newest signee to Stevie Ray Incorporated. Oh!
Rob Barnes going down under there. Tag, and here comes Kiefer Bartek.
Oh!
The self-proclaimed Star Tech. Tag team main event here. Stevie Ray trying to replicate the success of the past. Cover here. Hooks the leg, kick out at 2. Remind everybody at home, Stevie Ray not only is one of the greatest tag team wrestlers in the history of professional wrestling, but he managed the former 2-time tag team champions just a few months ago.
Yes, just a few months ago, one half of that tag team is standing in the corner opposite of him. That is Ruthless Ryan Davidson.
Snapmare. Barnes drives that knee into the small of the back of Connor Holloman. What is it about this kid, Connor Holloman? I can't quite figure it out, Brad. I can't quite put my finger on it, but the Row Nation have certainly taken to it.
He's definitely an unlikely hero. Connor Holloman on paper, you might not see much, to be quite frank, but the kid's full of heart. He's full of ambition. He's full of persistence, and persistence pays. But right now, Rob Barnes and Kiefer Bartek working as a great tag team.
Oh! An attempt here, lateral press, hooks the leg.
Connor Holloman.
Connor Holloman had to power out of that one. That wasn't a kick out as much as it was him just powering out of that pin.
Now let's make this clear. Connor Holloman and Ryan Davidson have never teamed before. They've never tagged together, and they're not familiar with each other. Rob Barnes and Kiefer Bartek have not only tagged with each other, they've done several of our live events tagging together. They have experience. That's why right now they're cutting the ring in half.
Lateral press, pin attempt once again, hooks the leg. 2.5.
You know, they're keeping the fresh man out on the apron.
Another Connor chant from the World Gym Arena. They would love to see this young man replicate his successes of past weeks. Another boot to the face face from Rob Barnes. That's the second time Rob Barnes has connected flush in the temple with that boot. Getting chaotic.
Referee needs to get control.
Oh no.
Wait a minute, Ryan Davidson not the legal man. Referee trying to get him out of the match.
Well, as inadvertent as it may be, Ryan Davidson not helping his partner out right now. As the official found himself distracted by Ryan Davidson, who was trying to make the save, and another double team there on Connor. Connor has had success against both Rob Barnes and Kiefer Bartek individually, but in this tag team match, like two vultures, like hyenas. Just great thing about Connor Holman. Every time you think he's counted out, he's
there he is. They're going to go with both in. And here comes the closer. Versus Ryan Davidson.
Whip, reversal. Davidson ducks underneath. Big shoulder block. Flying shoulder block from the Bear. And a back body drop. Heads for the hills. Looking for that Davidson driver. Hits him with a suplex.
Oh, he's going to look for that. Is he looking for that bear lariat?
Oh! And a senton splash. Cover. 1, 2.
No. 2. It was only 2.
Oh, that was close. The World Gym Arena thought they heard a 3 count. I certainly thought I saw one. Referee says 2 and 99%. Oh! And a spear from Bartek.
Spear from Bartek. Stevie Ray glaring over at the table and grinning.
Oh, Bartek turned around. Connor Holman with a drop kick.
Stevie Ray stalking his prey. Wait a minute. Stevie grabbing Connor.